Show, that's how we get down.
What is up, guys? You are now tuned in to the Monday Night Raw post show community discussion live here on the Casual Wrestling YouTube channel. I am your host for the night, the Notorious Nerdy D, joined by my beautiful and talented wife, Level Up, Lauren.
What's up, y'all?
If you are new to the community, this is a participation show. We want you guys to drop your opinions and questions in the chat. Having said that, facilitating a weekly podcast is not free. So if you want to support the channel, you can do that by getting a YouTube membership, which I was informed this week is not completely working correctly. So I will check that out after the show and update on what's going on there. But just know that is a thing you can do. But if you don't want to become a member, you can also YouTube Super Chat to have your opinion jump to the front of the line, and we will stop what we're doing and read it immediately. Housekeeping this week, Bash at Berlin VIP watch party is Saturday. So we will be watching the main event of the show and then doing post-show reactions and recaps.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget right now to vote for the Wavy D Baddie of the Night award. I can see some movement on it up in the corner of my screen, so it looks like everybody knows to do that. But let's start the show with what is known as the good and the bad. Now, I want to start positive.
Okay.
But I don't know where the fuck to start.
All right.
What did we just witness? For all of the love that I have given Triple H over the last 2 to 3 months, said he was a genius, said he was the booker of the year, which I still think, look, there's not a lot of competition. Although We Too Deep brought up Shawn Michaels now needs to be brought into this conversation. And we might have to talk about that. But what did we witness tonight? What was that? I normally save my score for after the good and the bad, but I feel like it's proper tonight to start with the score, Lauren.
Okay.
It was a 4.
All right.
Confusing. I'm left so confused by what I watched. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining. There were even parts of the show where people said in the Discord that the show, if taken out of the context of like booking and having to tell a continuous story, there were interesting things that happened. But overall, this was just a confusing mess that I don't, right now, the theme of the month has been supervillains. And I don't know if Triple H understands what a supervillain is. I don't know what I'm missing with the Wyatt Six. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point. But that was not main event worthy. And if Triple H cares so much about that, why did 2 minutes into the match we cut to commercial and kill any momentum that match has? 2 minutes into the match, we get a commercial break. Let's start calling this what it is, Lauren.
What is it?
This is the Bray Wyatt, like, appreciation tour. This is Bray Wyatt 2.0. Uncle Howdy is not an original character. This is literally just picking up where Bray Wyatt left off and continuing that story. And I had expectations that this was its own thing. This is a traveling Bray Wyatt tribute. And I'm okay with that. That's just not main event shit. Let's do that at the 9 o'clock hour. Let's do that in the middle of the show. My problem with Bo Dallas at this point is the same thing that was a little bit of the problem with Bray Wyatt was he speaks a bunch of nonsense, okay? He's cutting these promos, and for the first couple of weeks, you catch us off guard. You catch us off guard when you're cutting these promos that just like, we're going to cut the head off the serpent and remove the claws from the eagles of justice. What the fuck does that mean? Like that's a bunch of nothing. Mike, thank you for the super chat, Mike. What'd Mike say? The good new group name, the Wyatt Shits. The bad Bo Dallas looking like a dude they grabbed from the bathroom. Yeah. Mike was killing. You'd appreciate Mike's, you got to go back and look at the Discord. Mike used some descriptive language that you like. A lot of your words were in there.
Ooh, I'm going to have to look at them.
You guys dropped the M word just like it's nothing. You guys throw that word around like that's just fair game. But yeah, like let's call this what this is. Bo Dallas is trying to sell us on this idea that Chad Gable is like the worst person in WWE. Chad Gable's not even that bad of a guy. Chad Gable's a guy who just has high expectations for the people in his stable. It's not Chad Gable's fault that Otis and Tozawa and Maxine couldn't get the job done. So he was a little bit hard on them. So all of a sudden now Batman Bo Dallas comes out of nowhere and he's lurking in the shadows. The man who's going to take care of the injustice of WWE by murdering half of the staff in the back who did absolutely nothing to him. Why are these guys baby faces? Why are they being booked as baby faces? And why do we have to cut the lights out? Like what? Let's decide, are they spooky? Are they normal? In the middle of the match, here they come. They're going to come out so the lights shut off, but then they turn right back on. It's so confusing. It is so confusing that we are 1 week away from Bash at Berlin. And that's the go-home main event. That's what we have to talk about for the next 7 days going into Bash at Berlin. You didn't believe that that they don't give a shit about Bash at Berlin and it's purely a fan service event for Germany? This explains it. This is what it was 100% a fan service event, and this was 100% a fan service bullshit Bray Wyatt tribute, which is fine. Just don't do it at the main event. Like let's go home with Randy Orton in the ring. Because Randy Orton, you will talk about the good of the show. Randy Orton came out and cut a hell of a promo. But once again, the biggest favor that Triple H did for somebody tonight was allowing Gunther to go to Germany early so he didn't have to stand in there and watch Randy Orton cook tonight. So the go-home show before Bash at Berlin is Randy Orton cooking Gunther with no Gunther in the stadium. What are we doing, Triple H? I understand wrestling is a business and the job is to make money, and you're serving the overseas crowd right now by having Gunther travel around, but this is Monday Night Raw. This is what keeps people tuned in on a weekly basis, and that's what you go with. We Too Deep with the super chat.
Super chat.
Batman is the greatest comparison. No real powers, dresses in costume, and overhyped by the marks. Yes. I mean, he gives me Batman vibes. He's out here talking about he's serving up like justice and he's like hiding in the shadows. Except on the show tonight, there was 20 other opportunities for Bo Dallas to show up and do his Batman shit, but he's so focused on Chad Gable, the guy he tried to murder. Let's not forget. Like he keeps calling Chad Gable the serpent, but he tried to murder him. At this point, man, 4 out of 10 confusing. So confusing. And like I said, your go-home show, your main event, your biggest match of Bash at Berlin is Randy Orton and Gunther, and they're not in the ring together the week of the show?
That is crazy.
You really believe, Triple H, that you've sold us on this up until this point? If I had anything else to do Saturday, I would probably skip Bash at Berlin at this point. Because they just gave me no real reason to need to watch this in time. Like I could just fast forward through it later. And it's not even the quality of the matches. The quality of the matches are great. It's like The people on the card are fine. It is the absolute dog shit booking in the last weeks up until this event. You could at least try to convince us that you halfway give a shit about this, Triple H. Like half-ass give a shit about this. But here's my problem right now. You're world champion Gunther, okay? He has the opportunity to cut a promo pre-recorded. That means you can do it 50 times if you need to. And he goes out there and literally gives us a snooze. I know people, they laugh when I say vanilla. They go, it's the most popular ice cream. But when I say vanilla, I mean just plain, straightforward, not gonna move the needle, not gonna excite anybody, not gonna say anything that causes controversy. He's just gonna drop vanilla on us. And that got me to thinking right now, as a fan of Monday Night Raw, there are 5 guys right now that I would be more excited if they were champion. And you never want that for your world champion. Right now, Randy Orton would be a more interesting champion. Right now, Drew McIntyre would be the most interesting champion. Right now, CM Punk would be a better champion. Right now, if they'd have left the title on Damian Priest, we'd be in a better position right now. And I'm going to throw Bronson Reed into there because I think Bronson is also somebody that could be a more interesting champion. Now, I'm not going to drop all of the blame on Gunther. I think it's time we shift a little bit of this blame off of Gunther and we start putting a magnifying glass over Triple H, because the reality is a lot of this shit that's holding Gunther back could be Triple H's bullshit. It really could. I'm starting to see, I don't think Triple H wants to have these overarching dominating heels that I keep talking about. He doesn't want supervillains. He doesn't want a Thanos. He doesn't want an Ultron. He doesn't want these big bad guys. Triple H books WWE like he's building a Mortal Kombat video game, and he has to balance every character so that we don't go, well, that one's stronger than that one. Every time he puts a babyface in the ring with a heel, there's this weird like push and pull. The bad guy needs to get over, especially on weekly TV. On weekly TV, these villains need to be doing villainish shit. They need to be squashing the baby faces. It needs to feel insurmountable. So when we finally get to that premium live event, the babyface overcomes all the odds that we always thought were impossible. Instead, what we get is this push and pull of like, oh, these guys are equal. Okay, these guys are equal. Like, look at the main event. Who looked stronger? I don't think Bo Dallas looked strong.
No.
Chad Gable beat his ass for most of the match. And so then it took the rest of the Wyatt Six. So it's like, just continue the same shit, right? Insert next faction. The Wyatt Six were supposed to be different. They were supposed to make us feel differently, and instead, it is the same shit. They're just another version of the Judgment Day, just another version of the Bloodline. But let's talk about Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed makes me proud to be a fat boy. Bronson Reed makes me proud to be part of the fat boy squad. He is impressive as shit in the ring for a guy that is that size, doing dives outside the ring, jumping off the top of fucking, what's that, like a 2-story, what do you call it, like a cliff onto a car. That's impressive shit. But here's the reality. Guess what?
What?
That match didn't need to be that long. That match didn't need to go back and forth. We should have gotten to that ending way faster. It should have been Bronson Reed handling his business, whooping Braun Strowman's ass up and down that arena, dragging him outside, throwing him on top of that car, landing a tsunami, and then screaming and posing, and that should have been it. And then you walk out of Monday Night Raw going, holy shit, Bronson Reed is that guy. We walk out of, what we walked out of Monday Night Raw tonight is, well, Bronson and Braun Strowman had a hell of a fight. They look like they're equal. They both threw each other around. They both had equal spots. So I don't go out of there thinking Bronson Reed's the next big thing. I now equate him to what Braun Strowman is. And if you ask 90% of casual fans about Braun Strowman, they tell you he's not worth watching. So now Bronson Reed, in my brain, is equal to Braun Strowman. So they've got a long ways now to reconvince me that I got to pay attention to Bronson Reed, because this was the opportunity. He took out Seth Rollins. He took out R-Truth. He almost took out The Miz. If he would have taken out Braun Strowman tonight decisively, just whooped his ass, just drug him around the ring, just beat him lifeless, and then taken him out there and finished him off on top of that car, man, the conversation would be so different. That should have, you want the main event for tonight? You want the main event for Monday Night Raw tonight? It should have been Bronson Reed beating the life out of Braun Strowman, and that final camera angle should be on Bronson Reed. That's your bad guy. That's your supervillain. It's not Bo Dallas. It's not Bo Dallas. I don't give. Bo Dallas was fucking salsa dancing or something. He was ballroom dancing with Chad Gable. Like, that's supposed to. I don't even get the character. I don't want to be disrespectful, because we know, like, what happened to Bray is unfortunate. But, like, Bo Dallas is Temu Bray Wyatt. It's like it's like the bad second sequel. It's like the sequel where they couldn't get the original actor to play the guy, so they recasted. This feels like a recasting of Bray Wyatt to me.
Yeah.
And if it's a tribute, that's fine. I'm all good if it's a tribute, just not the main event. It doesn't have to be the main event. We could do that somewhere in the middle of the show. We could find time in the middle of the show to have this tribute that Triple H really wants to have for Bray Wyatt, which is great. Got no problem with doing tributes. That's fine. But don't main event my show like that. Don't main event my show like that.
Get him.
Did you sneeze?
I did sneeze. Did I get called out on it?
Yeah, they said, We Two Dudes said he was captivated by what I was saying, and then the sneeze completely took him to a different direction.
Just got to make sure y'all are still listening, you know?
Oh. If there's a shining light of Monday Night Raw, it is Bronson Reed, even though I feel like that light has been tarnished a little bit. But if there's one absolute shining light right now of Monday Night Raw, his name is Drew McIntyre.
Wow.
Drew McIntyre is that guy. Drew McIntyre is literally, like, you talk about carried WWE through the pandemic. No, Drew McIntyre is carrying WWE Monday Night Raw right now into Netflix. He is the most interesting thing on television right now. Like, by far. He knows. I'll go out on a limb and say this, and this is the type of shit I say that sets TikTok on fire, where they all get pissed off and they want to talk shit. But here's the reality. Drew McIntyre right now, best promo in the business. Better than MJF, better than anybody else right now. He is the top promo. When he comes out, he's witty. He's not long-winded. He gets straight to the point. He knows how to address the crowd. Right now, Drew McIntyre is the best promo in the business. And once we go to Netflix and they take the last little bit of handcuffs that are on Drew McIntyre, we're going to see the evolution of what a superstar should be. Size, microphone skills, in-ring skills. You talk about dodging a bullet. Triple H not letting, because there was a point in time we thought Drew McIntyre could possibly leave WWE and go to AEW. Fast forward 6-8 months ahead, and now I'm talking about Drew McIntyre is the most important person inside of WWE. The fact that he's cooking against CM Punk, who is the guy that we usually think cooks everybody. And that's not meant to be a knock on CM Punk by any means, because CM Punk is doing what you have to do as a babyface for Drew McIntyre to be a heel. But Drew McIntyre's cooking. Drew McIntyre is doing his thing. Strap match, bracelets, it doesn't matter what they throw at him. He's cooking. His promos are on point. And I right now, I think that Drew McIntyre, we got to quickly put the title on Drew McIntyre. We've got to right the wrongs. We need, in the next 2 or 3 Bad Blood, let's do Drew McIntyre versus Gunther, and let's get the title off of Gunther, and let's put it on Drew McIntyre, and then let's see how much of a snooze fest Monday Night Raw is.
Dumb question.
Go for it.
Besides, like, that hot minute, has Drew McIntyre ever had, like, a title?
Yeah, he's been world champion twice, I believe.
But not since I've watched, right?
No.
Okay.
He's definitely underappreciated as far as titles go, and his one big title run was during the pandemic, so he didn't have a crowd involved. But I'll go on record as saying Drew McIntyre's never been this Drew McIntyre. Mm-hmm. This is I don't give a fuck Drew McIntyre. This is Drew McIntyre that's on another level. This is Drew McIntyre learning, like, it just took, there were steps for him, right? He was anointed the chosen one early on, and he never lived up to it. The anointment of the chosen one has all come full circle, and right now, everything that Drew McIntyre should be, he is. And he has ascended to another level as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
I got written down here Judgment Day, talk about them. The new version of the Judgment Day here is so much better to me than the original version. And I just think this goes to show that taking the 4 best superstars you can find and putting them in a faction, that's not what makes a good faction. Factions need balance. Factions need levels. They need hierarchies. They need all of these elements that create a good faction. When you had Damian Priest, Finn Balor, you had Rhea Ripley, and Dominic Mysterio all in the same faction, it got messy because they all had these aspirations and these goals that really conflicted with what a faction is supposed to want, right? The faction is supposed to get behind. And all of a sudden, Finn Balor, who was just completely wasted in Judgment Day 1.0, Finn Balor has ascended all of a sudden, and he's super interesting now as the leader of Judgment Day 2.0. Then you have Dirty Dom and you have Liv Morgan, which we got to take a second. We got to talk about something with Dominic Mysterio. This motherfucker's getting a little too comfortable with Liv Morgan, okay? Like, I get that he went on Logan Paul and he did this whole song and dance that my fiance doesn't say anything. That don't mean she ain't thinking it, motherfucker. Like, that don't mean she ain't. You're a little too comfortable. Like,
Amen.
I get you're playing a story, right? And like I said, you put your arm around her. That's cool, right? That's acting. This dude's like kissing and smelling her hair. That's like next level, right? Like he's like rubbing her arm and shit. Like those are signs that like maybe the whole like chicken tendy thing is going a level too far.
It's
Maybe like she's
Sammy Guevara type shit.
Yeah. Some Sammy Guevara vibes are definitely going on. Like they're very flirty, very touchy-feely. Liv feels a little too comfortable as well. Because I know this, like, if this was the situation and this is what you do for a living, it feels like, out of respect, Liv Morgan owes Dominic Mysterio's fiance a conversation where they set up the rules and boundaries of what's about to go down on television.
Definitely.
But instead, you get Dom going on Logan Paul talking about she doesn't care, she doesn't say anything, she doesn't mention it. Yeah, dude, she's just writing it all.
She's thinking
it's all being locked away for when she finally has had enough and she lets loose on you, bro. You're not getting away with this, Dom. Mm-hmm. This isn't even like the Rhea Ripley shit, like licking the side of his face. That's almost funny and playful, right? Because you know that Buddy Murphy is engaged or married or whatever to Rhea Ripley. Like, it almost, that's your little, Liv Morgan's just a free agent, I believe, just out here kissing and hugging and rubbing on Dominic Mysterio. And you're telling me that, like, Dirty Dom's fiance is just okay with this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't believe that that's okay. I think there's more to that. Then we can talk about this IC tournament. This IC tournament's all over the fucking place. Like, what the hell just happened tonight? We were talking in the Discord. We were talking about this IC tournament, and we all believed that it was going to be Kofi Kingston winning one match and Xavier Woods winning the other, which would have ultimately built to Xavier versus Kofi, and we could continue the New Day split. But what the hell is going on? Bronson Reed's in this tournament now. What are we doing, Triple H? So now we have Jey Uso in the tournament. He won his match. We have Butch, Pete Dunne won his match. We now have Bronson Reed involved in this match. Like, what where is this going? Because ultimately, whoever wins this tournament is being fed to Braun Breaker. So was the reality of Bronson Reed to be built up for Braun Breaker to take down? I think that's a huge mistake. I think that as we continue to bury Jey Uso, Rikishi's just going to get louder and louder, and that's going to cause problems. Anybody who doesn't think that Rikishi getting on the internet and hyping up the IWC by telling them that WWE doesn't know what to do with Jey Uso, that's very telling, because that's his son, okay? So you don't think there's conversations going on between Jey Uso and Rikishi? You don't think that some of that's being said on Rikishi's podcast is coming straight from Jey Uso's mouth? If you don't believe that, you're crazy. Like, if you don't believe that there may be a little bit of disdain right now from Jey Uso and he's not happy, it's starting to sound to me like Triple H is playing the I promise it'll happen for you later game with Jey Uso. And I don't know how long Jey Uso wants to play that game. Like, we can say what we want. Jey Uso got 5 moves. Jey Uso not great in the ring, but Jey Uso's over. Every time he gets in front of that crowd, the crowd gets hyped up. And you've had ample opportunities. My problem is you didn't ever have to put Jey Uso in the positions that you've continued to put him in. You don't have to put Jey Uso in the King of the Ring tournament and have him lose. You don't have to put Jey Uso in Money in the Bank and have him lose. You could just continue to have Jey Uso linger around with the bloodline or with whatever else is going on. But this idea that they had to take Jey Uso out of the bloodline, they had to move him over. Cody brought him over for a singles run, and then it's absolutely panned out to be nothing. I understand a little bit of Rikishi's frustration. I understand if Jey Uso has frustration, because how does this all play into? We all assume that at some point Jey Uso is going to get vacuumed back up into the bloodline story, where he will go back to being number 2 to Roman Reigns. He will be second in command. So how does any of this play for Jey Uso? I like this tournament is baffling to me. Is it Bronson Reed? Is Bronson Reed going to the finals? Is it Pete Dunne? Like, We Too Deep.
Definitely Pete Dunne.
Well, but hey, so I make that same joke about a week ago, but We Too Deep has been enlightening me on Triple H's fascination with these European superstars, and he called it pre-match. We Too Deep goes, I wouldn't be surprised if Pete Dunne wins this match. And I literally wrote, 2 weeks ago I'd have called you crazy, but right now, like, you seem to be spot on with this European thing, and here we go. Pete Dunne won the match. So fuck Xavier Woods, right? The guy who I say, Xavier Woods, one of the most confusing people in WWE, because I don't know what does Xavier lack to be that guy. Like, he's got mic ability, he's got charisma, he's in-ring great.
The crowd likes him.
He's decent size, he can fly. He does a little bit of everything. He does a little bit he does a little bit of what Ricochet does, but he's really good on the microphone. Like, he has a touch of everything. There's nothing he's bad at. But fuck Xavier Woods. Fuck Kofi Kingston. Forget Karrion Kross. That whole story that we could have intermingled into this, we're just gonna use them as pawns, because we have nobody else. We have nobody else that we can put into this tournament. Why even have a tournament? Some of this stuff. That's why I said 4 out of 10 tonight. So confusing. So confusing to me. I don't get it. What's the chat? What are they talking about?
There's just all sorts of things. They just over here in TikTok world, they got all sorts of stuff about Xavier Wood, agreeing with you. Why is Bronson in the tournament? Please, someone tell me that. Let's see what else. I had a lot going on, so it went all so fast. But side note, I have to say this. I have to get off my mind.
Okay.
Did anybody else notice that maybe Braun Breaker might be tanorexic?
What does that mean?
It's when you don't realize how dark you really are or how tan you are. Happens to the best of us.
But that's
tanners.
a wrestling thing, and that's his family. That like he's legit old school pro wrestler.
Are they all that tan?
I believe that yeah, like he's old school pro wrestler. Like I don't know how y'all notice these things. You
do.
notice tans, and people in the Discord notice how oily people are. I never notice how oily people are.
I definitely do like notice those things.
Do you notice how oily Ludwig Kaiser is? Because they've brought that up to me now on multiple occasions.
So I guess so. During Raw and stuff, I'm usually in and out. But I've been missing it, so I might have to go back and like Google and find out his spots where he came on and go and see. But yes, I normally would notice something like that for sure.
So Wavy D says that my micro wrestling joke about AEW came true. They used like miniature ladders in the match.
Oh man.
I haven't watched it. I want to go watch it because that was gonna be one of the things I talk about tomorrow was AEW and All In. I wanted to watch a couple of the matches so I have a little bit of stuff to talk about. He isn't Hogan with leather arms. Yeah, he's not. I guess Braun Breaker's not as bad as Hogan. Hogan was always super duper tan. But yeah, I think Braun comes from that old school. You got to look a certain way. You got to. I'm
down with the tan. Believe me, I love tanning.
I'm just wondering, why does everybody bring their dogs now?
Wait, who brought their dogs?
Braun Breaker. They started the show with him bringing his dog in. Cody always has his dog. CM Punk always has his dog. Like, it's not bring your kids to fucking work. Like, leave your dog at home.
Maybe it's because they want it to get stolen for a storyline.
Nah, that ain't happening.
You don't think so?
It makes sense with Braun Breaker because he does the barking and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was an interesting Raw. What else happened? There was stud line. I'm completely like confused about damage control. I missed
the damage control part.
So
I didn't see what was
we
happening.
were talking damage control. To me, I have no interest in them, and we don't know if it's a language barrier. I don't know. Like We Too Deep said, I know it's gonna be the sexist comment, right? But without Dakota Kai, there's not much to pay attention to with damage control. That's my opinion. Other people may feel differently. Wavy D says all you need to see is the first 3 matches. Lucha Dinosaur and Christian Cage were taller than the ladders.
Oh God.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
I'm gonna go Google it.
Damage control needs to split. They need Asuka back and they need a mouthpiece. That's what they need. They need reason and purpose, and it's not fighting the stud line. What are they? What is it? What do they call fusion control?
Who's Fusion Control?
That fucking new Sonya Deville group.
Oh, I still don't even know who they are because I never see them.
I said they should have been the Unified Fusion Control because then their initials would have been UFC. And that would have been a clever play on like UFC. They're like the real fighters, right?
Is it Pure
It's
Fusion
Pure
Collective?
Fusion Collective. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Deep and Wavy D. Yes.
That's quite a mouthful.
It's not even fucking memorable. It's stupid. It sounds like Iron Man. But none of them are Iron Man.
It sounds like you know how they have like Avon and stuff like that?
It sounds like fucking Bo Dallas made it up when he was doing one of his serpent speeches.
Something you'd sell door to door.
Bo Dallas is killing me because now that I'm paying attention to what he's saying, it doesn't mean anything. We've got to cut the head off the serpent so the eagle's claws of justice and the badger coming out of his cave at 3:00 in the afternoon, I'm here to serve up a spoonful of cinnamon. Like, he just says things like, what is he talking about?
I don't know.
That was, what was Mike saying? Imagine Kairi, Io, and Asuka paired with Tozawa as the master. Like Charlie's Angels.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Shit, Mike. That's beautiful.
I love Tozawa.
That's beautiful booking. Like Charlie's Angels, Kairi Sane, Io, and Asuka, and Tozawa calling the shots. Oh, my God.
I like it.
God, that man. Mike just saved the Pure Fusion Collective, and they don't even know it.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Baddie of the Night.
Okay.
All right, what does this look like up here? All right, so 24 votes. Solid number of votes for us tonight. Oh, this was a little interesting here. Interesting. I didn't see this one coming. So I don't know if you knew the candidates for tonight, Lauren. Did you vote?
I did vote.
Okay, you did vote. So the candidates for tonight, and I kind of polled the Discord to get some help on who we should be polling, because there was a lot of, Maxine wasn't there tonight to defend her crown. They just pulled Maxine from the show, so she wasn't there to defend her crown. Probably overseas, I'm guessing, or maybe I'm guessing Otis and those guys are overseas. But that's the baddie of the night can wait a second. That's the problem with like running these overseas tours while we have Monday Night Raw going on. You're just gonna shit on your audience that watches every week and take integral parts of the show on the road so you can do these house shows. That I don't know. I feel like right now I'm down on Triple H. I was so high on Triple H. I'm gonna have to turn NXT on.
What?
I'm really gonna have to turn NXT on, because We Too Deep and Wavy D have been hyping NXT up, and they're talking about Chef Shawn Michaels. That's what they're calling him, Chef Shawn Michaels, because he's cooking. He's cooking in NXT.
I get it.
Chef Shawn Michaels is down there cooking, and it looks like Triple H went from a chef to a guy working at Burger King.
Who's been in WWE longer, Triple H or Shawn Michaels?
I think Shawn Michaels. I'm not. That's out of my knowledge. Their careers are very in line. I know that they were D-Generation X together. I believe Shawn Michaels. I believe. I could be wrong.
All right, I'll let my researchers look that up. I'm talking to you, Wavy D.
Wavy D voted on consistency because he wasn't able. I don't think he's watched Raw yet.
Yeah.
All right, so the options for tonight were Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan, Jackie Redmond, and Kairi Sane.
All right.
And you went with?
Liv Morgan.
You went with Liv Morgan? You thought tonight Liv Morgan?
Yeah.
My vote was Zelina Vega tonight. What was that look?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. If
I don't vote the way you want.
I knew you were gonna vote. I already know who you're gonna vote for before you're gonna vote for them.
That's funny.
Just saying.
That's funny. But our winner tonight with 36% of the vote. This was a close night, though.
I know who it was. Liv
This
Morgan.
wasn't. Mike said Zelina looked like a blow-up doll. Thanks a lot, Mike. We Too Deep says justice for Jackie. So Deep, I think the problem for like me with like I don't even remember seeing Jackie Redmond tonight.
I don't either.
So I think it's just a lack of paying attention to those people. Ryder says Zelina Vega got robbed. I was with you tonight, Ryder. I was with you. I was on Team Zelina.
Her perform. What happened? Give me like.
Oh, so you didn't even see her. So you voted with inconsistent knowledge.
I voted with my heart.
Did you even see Liv?
I saw Liv Morgan.
Liv wears the same thing every week.
I saw Liv Morgan.
Black shorts and a black T-shirt.
There's nothing wrong with wearing all black.
So Wavy D came through with your research. Shawn Michaels started wrestling 8 years prior to Triple H.
I knew it. Comes through in the clutch every time.
Yeah, Zelina Vega looked like a blow-up doll, Mike said. I don't have to go back and relook at that. Now I'm uncomfortable about my choice. But Ryder has my back on that one. Kairi Sane was someone from Discord suggested.
Okay.
That we put Kairi Sane in there.
All right.
Only pulling 8% of the vote, so that may be the one vote that she got.
All right.
Jackie Redmond was pushed by We Too Deep and with 24% of the vote.
Okay.
I can go find 8 Liv Morgans at Hooters tonight. Nothing special.
This.
I do think that you did. I think Wavy D tipped the polls tonight because I think Zelina Vega had it.
So who won?
Liv Morgan.
I told you.
With 36% though. But
Wavy
D, you and Wavy D both voting, not giving everybody a fair shot.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
We go with our hearts, right?
Wait. Wavy D said he voted Jackie. Okay.
Okay, so then it wasn't him,
So it wasn't Wavy D.
Then the people spoke, and the people said, Lauren, we agree with you.
So Ryder said he suggested Kairi before Zelina Vega showed up. Mike said he'd vote for Liv Morgan if she had a muzzle on.
She does kind of remind me of like a chihuahua sometimes.
All right, so I got a new thing tonight. It's not a tier maker.
All right, let's go.
It's a trivia game.
What is a trivia game?
Well, I mean, trivia is pretty self-explanatory, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but like I have to answer the trivia questions?
It's all of us.
Okay.
But I think we have a certain amount of time, which is going to make it tough. I don't know if I can pause it.
Okay.
So tonight we're gonna do. Let's see if I can bring it up.
Let's get it.
All right, so there it is. Let me move.
I'll keep an eye on the TikTok and see if they know anything.
Okay, so this is how well do you know the WWE female wrestlers?
Okay. Let's go.
Never done one of these before, so I don't
All
know.
right.
I don't know what to expect when you start clicking on this thing. What happens next? It's from the same creators of Tier Maker. It's a trivia. Okay, we could play solo. We could play. Oh shit! So we could do live group competitions.
Oh, can we?
This might be something we need to do next week. Is set it up for a live group competition.
Wavy D's on my team.
I think that everybody would be on their own team, but you know. Okay, so we're gonna do solo this week. I can pause it, which is a good thing. So I
Okay.
can pause the timer. Oh,
All
but
right.
it blurs out the question.
Oh no. Okay,
All right, so
what's
here's the question. In which company has Asuka never wrestled for?
Okay.
Shimmer Women Athletes, World Wonder Ring Stardom, Ice Ribbon, or Sendai Girls Pro Wrestling? Well, this is already
my God.
way deeper than I know.
I feel like anything with the Shimmer World Ribbon, like, what is that?
This is already. I wasn't aware that this was going to be this deep. I thought
No.
this was going to be surface level. When we've already got conflicting answers in the chat.
Which one's Shimmer World Ribbon? Is
Wrestling
that
Wrestling MV says D. Wavy D says A. What do we go with here?
A? Is that the Shimmer World Ribbon?
All right, so Deep says A. I'm going to click play and then I'm going to click A very quickly.
All right, let's go.
Submit your answer.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Wrong. It was C. None of y'all motherfuckers were
It
right.
wasn't Shimmer World Ribbon?
None of y'all were right.
Okay, I swear to God, I thought like Shimmer World Ribbon was like, now come into the
Which
stage.
women of the following four didn't get inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame yet?
Okay.
Trish Stratus, Lita, Tori Wilson, or Mickey James?
Mickey James.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Is it Mickey James?
I have no clue.
Is it Mickey James because she's still in that other one, the TNA or whatever?
So if y'all want to know if I'm a casual
Mickey.
wrestling fan or
Wavy
not,
D said it was Mickey. Did I get it right?
so they're going Mickey.
I guessed it. Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh,
We're one of
man.
two. We're one of two, guys.
Got some
We're one
knowledge,
of two
y'all.
here. We're one of two.
Yeah.
Who was the first two women to wrestle in Saudi pay-per-view? Lacey Evans and Natalya, Doudrop and Zelina Vega, Bianca and Io Sky, or Bailey and Naomi?
Uh-oh.
Why do I feel like it was Lacey Evans and Natalya?
I think it was because we had
They
mentioned
wore like
something
pajama
about it.
tops, right?
Yes, and big T-shirts, and
They
we were like,
they
what
wore
is
like
going on here?
giant T-shirts.
And we were like, why did they choose them to? Like, of everybody.
So I think as a consensus, it looks like everybody's on board with that.
Where's Lacey Evans?
Doing OnlyFans, I think.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. All right, women empowerment. Her whole story just, came full circle.
Who was the first woman to ever get drafted into one of the brands in the first ever WWE draft back in 2002? Was it Terry Runnels, Trish Stratus, Lita, or Jacqueline? I have no clue. I have no clue.
Jacqueline. That sounds right.
2002, I was a junior in high school, playing basketball, wasn't watching wrestling back then. Mike says C.
Who's C?
I don't remember.
Is that Jacqueline?
I don't remember. Trish.
Wrestling
MV says Trish.
All right. Looks like it's Trish it is.
Was that C? Is Trish C?
I don't know. You said those real quickly.
Wait, Wavy D says Jackie.
Did I say Jackie? I think I said Jackie, right?
C is Trish. Jackie is B.
Ooh. Who is it?
We got to come to...
Who is it?
I was four, so I don't know. We got to come to a consensus
First
here,
ever?
guys.
Who are the question? Okay.
Trish or Lita? We're all over the board here. We've got a Jackie.
We'll go Trish.
We've got a Trish. But I feel like
Trish.
Trish is the simple answer. But is it... All right, we're going to go Trish. I don't know if I'm... It was Lita.
Oh.
It was Lita.
All right.
We're not doing hot here, guys. How many women have entered the men's Royal Rumble match?
One.
No, it's more than one.
It's not just, what's her name?
Nia
Crazy
Jax
hair.
has done
Nia
it.
Jax is the only one I know of.
China's done it.
Okay, China.
That's two.
Did Rhea Ripley ever?
I don't think Rhea's done it. Yeah, three is where I was going. I think there's a third one.
Dewdrop.
No, I don't think Dewdrop's done it. We got 2 3 so far.
Tatiana or Taina.
Oh, Wavy D's going 4. Wavy D's saying 4.
Who's the second and third one then?
Who are
And the third
they?
and fourth.
Who are they, Wavy D?
Is it the Tatiana or Titina or whatever the other?
Tamina. I don't think
Tamina.
it's Tamina. Oh, wait. Tamina has, they're saying. Mickey?
See, I was
They're
right.
saying Karma? Oh,
What?
shit. Hold
Who's
on.
Karma?
Hold on.
Beth Phoenix?
Wait, hold. Now, we got a lot of names going here. That's more than 4.
Yeah.
We got Tamina, Mickey, Karma, Naya, Beth, China. That's 6.
Is 6 an answer?
No. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Karma is Awesome Kong. I remember that. I do remember that now.
Let's go 4.
That sounds 8. Oh, tight. Okay. All right, let's go 4. Let's go 4.
4. 4, 4, 4. You know?
Wait, Bobby's saying 3 though.
4.
We're going 4?
4 sounds good. Yeah. 4 for the more.
All right. It was 3.
Oh no.
China, Beth Phoenix, and Nia Jax. During an interview, Bailey stated that there was a different lineup she had in mind for Damage Control prior to the group's debut at SummerSlam 2022. What was supposed to be the original lineup? Was it Asuka, Bailey, Io Shirai, Kairi Sane, Miko Satomura? I'm not going to be able to read all these fucking names in time. I'm not going to be able to I'm already at 4 seconds, and I'm struggling on A.
Yeah.
There's no... Guys, pick a letter. Just pick a letter on
C.
this one. C never fails, right?
C never fails. You never know.
Someone
Just
said
go
D,
C.
though. Someone said D. Did you
D?
see the answers, or are we just guessing
real
D?
fast.
That was not adequate time to read all of those names.
D. The C and D. They're saying C or D.
It
We'll read a C and D real quick.
It was B. It was Bailey, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and somebody else. How many female alumni legends have entered the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble match, excluding Ronda Rousey? She was still signed to WWE during her whole hiatus.
Oh, is that when remember the old lady who could
Who
barely
the
walk?
hell is going to know this? This is ridiculous. How many legends entered the 2022
Isn't
Royal
that the
Rumble?
one where the old lady was in there and I was like, she can barely walk?
Sure, but
Molly Holly.
That's one. Do you have
Okay.
access to every other one in your brain? Who, like, collectively, we can't come
Molly
up with
Holly,
this.
Kelly
Okay,
was
2.
in that one.
The
Okay.
answers are like in the 20s.
Oh,
20, 13, 12, or 15.
we're gonna go 13. Sounds nice.
I'd like to meet the person who can readily call up this information. Yeah. Oh, the
13.
answer's 16.
All right. You know, it was Molly Holly, Kelly, and Shabba the Steve Show.
This is not casual wrestling friendly.
This is like expert stuff level. It's like also.
It was
like
13.
Was it? Well, I was right.
Alicia Fox, Brie Bella, Cameron, Ivory. They don't even give you
Damn,
enough time
I've
to
hit
do that.
2 of these hoes.
When was the date that Natalya signed a WWE contract to join the company?
What are the dates?
1940?
No.
She's that old, right?
What are the dates?
April 4th, 2008, December 10th, 2006, September 13th, 2005, January 5th, 2007.
2005.
Who knows this
It's
kind of
2005.
shit?
It's 2005.
But, like, I know you're being fun, but, like, who knows this?
You know, the people.
Who has access to this? You're saying B?
They're saying 2006. Andrew from TikTok says 2006. DJ Wavy
Well, it was
Steve says
2007,
2006.
so good job, guys.
Oh, damn. I was
Way to really
off.
nail that one.
Oh, man.
Which of the Bella twins is older? Who has
I'm
this information?
older.
It's by seconds.
It's Nikki.
It's by seconds.
It's Nikki.
Is it
Because
though?
she always tells her, Brie, I'm older than you.
So we too deep. This is exactly right. Next time that people accuse us of being IWC and being hardcore, refer them back to this part of the video where we have absolutely no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Mike said if this was a Scantron, he's just going C.
C.
Down the Scantron.
I would just make it into, picture of something.
What I think's funny though is like Scantron even ages people because I don't even think they use Scantrons anymore. They just
Yeah.
do shit on laptops now.
They do. They
These
definitely
little
do.
fucking kids.
Nikki's older.
It was a 1 month difference.
No, Nikki's older.
Aren't they twins?
They're twins.
How you can't be more? That's got to be an answer to something else.
He's
still back
joking.
on the last question, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's still on the last one. I was like, what? A month?
One stayed in there for
You're
a
saying
month.
Nikki's older?
Nikki's older because she always tells her, "Listen, Bree, I'm older
You're
than
right.
you."
You're right. 16 minutes older.
Exactly. I knew that. See? 3. I've gotten 3 right.
Which woman said that her run in TNA was great, but it made her appreciate WWE a lot, and stated that she would never return to TNA?
Naomi.
Mickie James, Chelsea Green, Tara, or Trinity?
Oh.
Which is Naomi.
Naomi.
Did Naomi say she would never go back?
I just assumed it would be her,
I don't think it's Mickie.
but
I don't think it's Mickie James. Chelsea or Tara?
Tara.
All right, Wavy D
They're
saying
saying
Tara.
Tara. Who's Tara?
She was
Terry?
Victoria in WWE.
I'm not a supermodel.
Correct. All right, guys.
It was Tara?
Doing a little better here. Yeah, it was Tara.
All right. Good job, Wavy D.
Okay, guys, we scored 4 out of 10. We scored 4 out of 10. The average score for this quiz is 6 out of 10. Who the fuck is scoring 6 out of 10 on this test?
The people who knew how many people went into the Royal Rumble. Yeah? That could list every single one
we
of them.
suck. Collectively as a group, there's like 12 of us right now paying attention. We suck.
Well, yeah, we got our TikTok and our YouTube, and neither
Wait,
of us
do
can
you
come
want
with them.
one more test? You want me to go
Let's do
find
it.
another
Do it again.
All right, let's
Do it
let's go
again.
find another test.
All right, let's go.
Let's see. I got to go back here. I got to go to categories. Where's wrestling? Can I just get all the categories brought up? I have to go. Where's categories? Video games, anime, music, movies, TV, Roblox, K-pop, cartoons, our top creators. I know there's wrestling because that's where that came from.
I don't know.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Get it, girl. I went from a mark to a casual from this test. That's what IB the Wave said from TikTok.
Hell yeah! This
I
will,
mean,
this
yeah.
will humble you real fast.
That should be the test for: are you a mark? Are you casual? Or are you an expert?
Well, where the hell is wrestling?
Remember,
This is
like I
this
know
is too many
boys.
categories.
So like in girls' magazines, magazines, people don't have those anymore. But like there used to be like all these quizzes, and they would like, if you got 3 out of 5, then you're this. If you got blah blah blah, then you're this. Like in boy magazines, do they have quizzes like that?
I don't even know what a boy magazine
Like
is.
like men's magazines.
I'm not sure what a men's. So there's a Bella Twins quiz. There's a Charlotte Flair quiz.
Let's do the Bella Twins quiz.
There's a wrestling couples quiz.
Oh,
Thank you.
what?
Randall's gonna make quizzes for the CWC with names with questions like, can the CWC name for Sonya Deville's group? Why is it all women? Because that I told you, Mike. Every tier maker is who's the hottest woman. There's a Fastlane quiz, WrestleMania quiz, WWE theme quiz, WWE finisher move quiz. Do we want to do a finishing move quiz?
Let's do that.
All right. Bringing it up. Says it takes about 14 minutes. Wait, it's 43 questions.
Oh my God.
What in the shit is that? 43 questions. We could do a Bailey quiz for Mike.
Go for it.
What did Wavy D say? Something wrong with women, Mike. All right, WrestleMania quiz. How many questions does that have?
It doesn't tell you ahead of time how many questions.
9 questions.
All right.
We can run 9 questions.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it
We can
real
run 9
quick.
questions. WrestleMania quiz.
Aw.
All right, playing solo. Let's go. Play. What was the main event of WrestleMania 1? Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Undertaker, Kane, Hulk Hogan, Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff, or Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels? It was Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant? Maybe.
Sure. That sounds
Tag
about
match?
right.
Oh, it was B.
What was that?
That was the tag match.
B.
All right, B's across the board. Let's go.
BBB.
Nailed it.
Was it right?
That's one.
was
We're
it?
one
What
for
was B?
one.
What
We're
was
one
B?
for one. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T
All right.
versus somebody else. What was the main event of WrestleMania number 2? I see a trend here. Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold. Undertaker versus Goldberg. Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon versus the Hardys.
Hulk Hogan.
Well, that's good to know. Hogan and Giant was for WrestleMania 3, but what's 2? Who's got 2 locked in on their memory?
A.
All right,
They're
we're
saying,
going A's.
They're saying A on
A's.
TikTok.
A's.
Is A Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. Look at us. We're 2 for 2.
Dang, we might be like
We're redeeming.
experts.
We're redeeming ourselves.
Damn.
We go home winners tonight. Main event of WrestleMania 3. Clearly, it's just 9 questions of main events here, which what we were told was
Somebody told us a minute ago.
Hulk Hogan and King
Hogan.
Kong Bundy. We locking in C here? We're locking in C?
Go for it.
3 for 3. We're 3 for 3.
Damn, we're on fire.
WrestleMania 4. Clearly, we're just going 4 through 9, or 1 through 9.
Hulk Hogan.
All right, 4's Cena versus Rock versus Stone Cold, Brock versus Hulk Hogan, DX versus The New Day, or Macho Man versus Ted DiBiase.
Macho. It was Macho Man.
It's got to be, right?
It's Macho Man.
It's got to be.
It's Macho Man.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only one that makes sense, like,
Right?
chronologically.
Yeah. I remember them saying something about like Macho Man doing something, and then I think he's gonna fight.
We're 4 for 4. We're 4 for 4.
We're gonna,
WrestleMania 5.
Okay.
WrestleMania 5.
It's Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, really?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Me. I said that
How do you know that?
because I know.
You're looking shit up now.
I swear to
you
God.
You got a list in front
No,
of
no,
you.
no, no. I swear to God. Is it Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan?
That's one of the options.
It's that because I remember seeing something where like we watched something on TV or maybe I did, I don't know, but like they were talking about it, and then I don't know. I know these things. I just know it.
It's
Is
correct.
it right?
It's correct.
Damn, I have
It's
like
correct.
I have like secret knowledge in here you don't even know about.
Speaking of main events, who has the record of most WrestleMania main events? Roman Reigns, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, or John Cena?
John Cena.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Hulk Hogan.
Roman.
I feel.
They're saying Roman.
I don't know. I don't know.
Lauren
this
is low key a mark.
I might be. Because like I randomly look up stuff. Like I'm a secret weirdo researcher.
I know you do research stuff.
but not of any substance.
We've got 2 for Roman.
Let's go. We'll go for the big dog.
I think it is Roman.
TikTok is saying Rodimus is saying Roman from TikTok.
We got lots of Romans.
All right, Roman it is. Clock it in.
No, it was Hulk Hogan.
I said
Wrestle
Hulk
MV
Hogan.
was correct.
I said Hulk Hogan
It
joking.
was Hulk Hogan.
I should have known.
Oh, that makes sense because this is an older quiz. They're saying that Roman's 2 main events. This we got to give context to when this quiz is from 2023. All right, here we go. Next question.
Oh right.
So we're gonna call that one bullshit because I think we're correct on a technicality.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the man named Mr. WrestleMania? Mr. WrestleMania. That's easy. I can answer that one. That's Shawn Michaels.
I didn't know that one. Even though I know that we did that thing that one time where we were like, "Who's that?"
Okay,
Mr.
so
WrestleMania.
these questions on the first quiz, unbearably hard. On the second quiz, extremely easy. Who had the undefeated streak at WrestleMania?
Who had the undefeated streak? That would be Undertaker.
Undertaker. Wavy D said Bianca Belair. That's true. How many WrestleManias have there been, including this year's? Now, remember, this is 2023. So what's that, 39?
Sure.
Or wait, 38? Was that 38?
I don't know what WrestleMania just happened.
39.
39.
Yeah. 39.
99.
39.
39. 40.
No, we're right.
Was it right?
We're right.
39.
We got 9 out of 9. It says 8 out of 9.
Damn.
But we were even smarter than the quizzing system.
I thought so.
Because we updated our answers
Exactly.
to be current to today.
They just didn't even know.
So we're 9
what
out
was
of
going
9.
on.
So
That's
we all get to be marks again.
All right.
We're all back to being IWC marks again.
Then it's good. We're all
Because
good then.
we got, this is no longer the casual wrestling channel. It's the IWC wrestling channel. We'll change all the graphics later.
Got it.
Anybody got anything else to talk about? Oh, that's the wrong button.
What happened?
I went to Baddie of the Night again.
Oh no, baddie of the night.
I don't have anything else to talk about right now.
I think maybe you're just secretly sad that like your baddie of the night lost and my baddie of the night won again.
Oh no, I got no stock in.
I'm a 2 for 2. I'm a 2 for 2.
I've got no stock in Zelina Vega.
I'm just joking.
Did
with
see
you.
though? There's a new reality show with Bianca Belair. Just saying.
You did say that. I
Just
shall check
saying.
it out.
It's like the Queen of Bel Air or something like that.
I love the Prince of Bel Air.
It's gonna be, but fuck Montez Ford. They just dropped him from the reality show.
Yeah.
I thought he was fun to watch.
He was funny. Wait, so is he not even in it at all?
I'm sure he's in it, but it's clearly about her.
Oh, I liked him. I thought that
I thought it was a fun.
He brought some humility and like.
I was saying at the
Aw.
beginning, Wavy D, I'm gonna fix all of the membership stuff after the show tonight. I'll when I sit down to like update the thumbnails and do all that stuff, I will figure out. I think I've tinkered with it and probably messed it up. So I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna have just one membership level, and that'll be the standard membership level at $2.99, and that'll get you access to all the stuff because that's just helps us keep all the studio shit running.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the Prince of Bel Air remake. All right. That's it. That's all I got. Tomorrow night is Mike and D Hot Take Show. I don't know if anybody saw on TikTok, Mike's Tiffany Stratton take pissed the internet off.
I saw that.
I don't know. I don't fucking IWC. We're starting conversations. They don't understand that the whole idea of Tuesday's show is to inspire conversation, right? And so what he said was not negative. They immediately take it and turn it negative. I thought it was. I thought what he said was.
I thought that it made me
right
think.
in line.
Okay, because
Yeah.
like I follow her and like I love her, and I like the content because it's geared like towards me. But I could definitely see it's not just like WWE.
Yeah. It was, that's what she's supposed to be. That's not what he's saying. Like I wish they would research farther. I know that's why I hate TikTok, right? Because TikTok's a commercial for us. I'm trying to put out a small snippet to entice people to then come hear the entire take and then form an opinion. But they're just going to take the 20 seconds that goes up, and that to them that is the opinion. They're not going to do any research. So that's why I hate TikTok. And YouTube.
Well, we had quite a few people today in like TikTok Live that were active and stuff. So
I'm not saying there's
I'm not
good
saying
people
that. I'm
on
not
TikTok.
saying that. What
but
I'm
there's-
saying is that they should come over to the YouTube because that's like where our main chat is,
Yeah.
our polls,
Well, in the
everything.
Discord. In the Discord.
In the Discord.
there's adult conversation about wrestling where people can disagree but like elaborate on what they think. On TikTok, it's just immediately like it doesn't matter what you say. There's 50% of the people are pissed off about what you're saying. So yeah, hot takes tomorrow with Mike. I've got a couple already written down that I'm going to sort through that I think are going to be good. Wednesday is going to be a pre-recorded podcast for anybody who's a member of the show. I think this week's will just drop for everybody.
Okay.
So they can see what the show's going to be. And then the following week, it'll go behind the membership, if that makes sense. But it's pre-recorded. I think I'm going to set it to premiere so that it premieres and YouTube has a whole thing for that. Thursday, we're going to do a community show. We're back on schedule for that. I have I want to recast. We did this once before, but I think we could do it again. It's been long enough. Recast the Marvel MCU using WWE superstars.
That's exciting.
Now that we have some new people, so let's
Yeah,
we'll
for
do
sure,
that.
for sure.
And then Friday we'll do a Smackdown post show once again with all of the fun shenanigans that we have.
And then Saturday.
Wavy D said we can use the M word on Discord. I guess community has spoken. The M word is legal in the Discord.
They've spoken with me.
But for now, that's all we've got. Party never stops. Join the Discord. The link will be in the description of this video after it posts. You can come back and look for those links. Like, share, and comment on the video. Lauren, ring us the final bell.
Ding, 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 ding.